So now we come to the real heart of the matter. It's the skills model of leadership and exactly how it was presented by Mumford. And this is actually the model that today's skills leadership model participants will utilize. Specifically, what Mumford did is he identified three general areas that are interconnected and interdependent of one another. And these three areas were the individual attributes. We start with the attributes of what a leader should have. Those attributes included general cognitive ability, crystallized cognitive ability, motivation, and personality. We would start there, and then what they would do in the skills approach here would be they would discover the competencies that developed from these attributes. Those competencies included problem-solving skills, social judgment skills, which again is very interesting because it's relating to that concept of emotional intelligence that we just researched in the other text. And then finally, under the competencies would be knowledge. He's got a great definition on knowledge and talks about specifically not just the retention of information, but the ability to kind of utilize that information. And then, of course, these competencies would create the outcomes, the leadership outcomes. And those leadership outcomes would be effective problem solving and performance. Now, the other thing that's really interesting about this skills model is that he talked about within this, almost like a context, that all of this is taking place in environments, obviously, and these are environmental influences that will affect the effectiveness of the leader. And on top of that, there's of course the career experiences, which I would almost look at as like context of the individual leader and context of the leadership environment. So this model was what was basically developed from Mumford, later published in about year 2000 in his seminal work, and from that work it developed into basically the model that's used today for practitioners of the skills leadership model.